Hey, what's up, YouTube? Just a little disclaimer here. The video you are about to watch deals with some pretty sensitive subject matter and some pretty mature themes. Never had to put a warning on the beginning of a video before, but if you're easily offended or if you have problems or are uncomfortable talking about anything adulty, you're going to want to stop this video right now. Just fair warning, this is going to get a little adulty. So if you're still in after this, please continue to watch, and thank you very much for your consideration and your discretion. Okay, so you guys are still around, so we are going to jump right into this, and you're probably asking yourself, what is this video all about? Well, I got to thinking recently, with the whole situation going on and the whole social distancing thing, how's this affecting dating? Even more so, how is this affecting people getting it on? And then I got to thinking, I mean, if small businesses are hurt by this thing, what's going on with, the world's oldest profession, where that's basically you rely on intimate human contact and fluid exchange to some degree? We're about to buckle up because we're about to get pretty involved in this. And if you guys are as curious as I am, which is probably why you clicked on this video, if not, you just got issues, stay tuned because we're going to go into this a little bit further. But first, that sweet intro, and we'll see you in a minute. So here we are asking the age-old question, how does COVID-19 affect sex workers? This is from the New York Post. Let's get right into the meat of this subject, so to speak. So the title of this is Sex Workers Reveal Their Struggle to Survive the Coronavirus. And you'd think they'd just about had everything up until now, but apparently not. It's from around April 2nd, so it's a little bit older. Let's see. Selling sex isn't an essential service during the coronavirus lockdown. Sure, Anna, a Brooklyn-based sex worker, is still seeing her regulars despite the social distancing measures being implemented to fight the spread of COVID-19. But business is down 80% as the global infection count surpasses 857,000 cases. Before the virus came, I was seeing one or two clients a day making around $200 to $300 a day, she tells the Post. Now Anna is living on $300 a week, and there could be days where you sit around all day not knowing what to do with yourself. Well, if you're in that profession, I'm guessing you could probably think of a few things to do with yourself, or to yourself, or with and to yourself. Nobody really ever explained biology to me, so I'm a little confused on how this whole thing works. The 35-year-old Russian immigrant, who declined to give her full name for privacy reasons, says she can't leave her line of work altogether. Sounds sketchy. She has to support herself and her 17-year-old daughter. That's not going to end well. And unlike employees laid off from mainstream, i.e. legal and taxed businesses, she's ineligible for unemployment benefits. Could you imagine if you were allowed to collect unemployment benefits because you were an out-of-work hooker? This is America, so I mean, that really, I guess, wouldn't surprise me, but wow. Just wow. What's the other way? I'm not going to go steal. I'm not going to go rob. I can't. But my daughter needs me. I need to provide. I need to give her some type of support, says Anna, who markets herself as a curvy brunette who specializes in massage and S&M under pseudonyms on the raunchy websites Adult Search, City X Guide, and Harlot Hub. Never heard of any of these. Sex workers like Anna across the country are faced with risking their lives and endangering the public's safety to earn money with their bodies during quarantine. I feel like you could replace sex workers with any other profession that is essential these days. So we'll say police officers or retail workers, like blah, 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 across the country are faced with risking their lives and endangering the public's safety to earn money with their bodies during quarantine. Although I guess it does kind of have a salacious connotation to it. You get where I'm going with that. Several local and national organizations like Sex Workers Outreach Project have launched online fundraisers to help providers survive this uncertain time, but right now the future seems bleak. Okay, if they can get money for this, I'm pretty sure I can get money for some shit. I don't even know. Anna is not taking on new clients, limiting herself to 5 or 6 familiar Johns after the New York Department of Health released graphic guidelines for safe sex during the pandemic. I kind of want to look at that. New York City declares war on rim jobs in graphic health department memo. Okay, you guys are getting kind of a twofer today. And look at that picture. You cannot tongue that bung. You are not allowed. You cannot lick that. Not allowed. Not allowed. I can't believe we're going down this rabbit hole, but we're doing it together, folks. So, like I said, buckle up. Here we go. New York City's Department of Health is bending over backwards to warn the public about a whole new threat: rim jobs. Rim jobs are a problem. The city's health agency issued graphic guidelines for safe sex practices, citing women quick to take jabs at the agency for labeling masturbation safer than sex with a partner. It is. Most miss the backdoor rim shot. Yes, the city specifically called out rimming, or using the tongue on the anal rim of another person for sexual pleasure, as particularly dangerous in a jaw-dropping section of the public safety alert. Rimming mouth on anus might spread COVID-19. A virus in feces may enter your mouth. The city warned in the section titled, "Take care during sex." Well, now you're taking all the fun out of everything, aren't you? Thanks, COVID. You can't even do rim jobs anymore. But it's still not, we're not seeing these graphic. Is this where we are? You are your safest sex partner. The document reads, masturbation will not spread COVID-19. Could you give it to yourself? Especially if you wash your hands and any sex toys with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Okay. Anyone outside your household, avoid. No group sex either. That makes sense. It'd be hard to have sex with people from 6 feet away. Maybe not for some people. Horn dogs who usually meet partners online should take a break and make like it's 2003. Okay, so that's not really graphic. I'm going to have to do a little more research into that. This is getting really crazy, so we're getting a little off topic here. Let's go back. I am still taking a huge risk, but I'm being as careful as I can, she says. Showers before and after the session, rinsing my mouth with Listerine. In the age of COVID-19, a typical transaction starts with discussing how the client is feeling and if they're experiencing any symptoms. And it then segues into an exploratory message, feeling their skin to check if they're feverish, if they're perspiring. She says, I'm watching to see if they're coughing, sneezing. I'm looking to see if their eyes are red. Well, my eyes are usually red mostly because of my own doing and has nothing to do with COVID-19. When they get down to hardcore business, she doesn't allow clients to kiss her, something that used to be on the menu. So she's, okay. I'm constantly sanitizing my hands, and I also sanitize this, or his, I'm rubbing alcohol over everything. I can't imagine that would be comfortable feeling. Or, yeah, you know what? No. Ugh. Getting in a lot of crazy dark corners here. I'm rubbing alcohol over everything, Anna says, of trying to adhere to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention safety standards. However, she does not wear a face mask or gloves because that's weird. It would scare the person away. A man wouldn't pay $100 to have me massage him with a pair of gloves. I think you're severely underestimating your clientele. There's a lot of freaky shit. You're on the internet. Google it. It's probably there. And a fetish. And there's probably a website or dozens of them that cater to said weirdness. Last week, in search of mainstream employment, Anna planned to attend a job fair in Flushing, but it was canceled due to the virus. Right now, I'm just trying to survive, she says. Reduced rates for remote work. So this is where they're starting to have an economical effect as far as it goes. And this is going to kind of delve more into the monetary loss. It starts out, it takes more than a global pandemic to put the world's oldest profession out of business. Frenchie, a high-end escort, headquartered in San Fran, is calculating more affordable rates to survive economic instability in the most expensive rental market in the U.S. I'm trying to find different packages of clients who want to support me during this hard time, she tells the Post, but everybody is going through a hard time. Giggity giggity. She made the decision to stop servicing clients in the flesh when California enacted strict restrictions against in-person contact. Now she's trying to make the jump to cam girl sessions, but it's not easy money. She says she's having trouble trying to find a price range. She loves the in-person work. I like connecting with people. I guess that's so you and therapists are on the same level apparently, and virtual is something I'm not used to. We are in the digital age. I don't know where you've been for the past 15 years. Frenchie admits she's nervous about losing her virtual virginity. Okay? It's so weird. I'm lucky they're paying me $200 for a phone call tonight. My rate is $800 an hour in person, she says. I'm going to need to make a lot of phone calls to pay my rent. Then we're bringing up OnlyFans, which is another popular website where subs can pay to see not only her, but many other not safe for work videos. But by doing so, she's risking her privacy and her safety because apparently whores and hookers are now worried about their well-being. What I love about this job is I create my clientele. I can decide who I see. I work for myself. I screen them. I like seeing the same people, but with cams, your face is out there. Yeah, no kidding. I'm talking about ripped video posted onto Pornhub where anyone can view it. Big deal. Without her consent, who cares? It's really affecting me and my business. Wah. Because I don't show my face, I can't charge as much. Online work is not going to generate that much income. Now I'm going to have to go through my savings that I worked so hard for. I'm sure you worked very hard. I have to pay my rent, she says. It's difficult to budget a crisis with no end in sight. Not knowing when exactly this is going to be over is creating more stress. And again, when it is over, it's not going to be like it was before, so let's wipe that out of your mind altogether. Making do is scary but empowering. Nick's, an escort based in Western New York, is also making the switch to online pay-for-play because of the coronavirus threat. It just goes on. They're making a lot less money. They're doing more online stuff. Cam girl sessions. I think it's ridiculous that we're going to call them people that have been in this profession. And it sounds like I'm saying that ladies of the night are not people or are less than human, which is not necessarily so. It is what it is. Not everybody's going to like this video. As scary as it is to go into the unknown and not know what kind of income we're going to be making or where things are going to go for the next 4 to 6 months, I feel very positive of what I do now. You do what you can with what you have. Well, it sounds like that there is absolutely no way this is going to take it down because, let's admit it, the world's oldest profession has been around. Well, there's a reason it's called that. And not only that, but it's lived through many of viruses. The Black Plague, the Spanish influenza, Tiger King. It's always there. Oh, wait, no, Tiger King was during the quarantine, wasn't it? Well, at any rate, you get where I'm going with that. People's is people's. People's is always going to need that certain itch to be scratched. And even though you can't get it in person, you can get it digitally, and you're going to pay a lot less. But remember, you are affecting somebody's life and somebody's income, who they are working extremely hard. One might say they're out there banging away at every day, getting fucked by the man. You know, just getting the shaft in life. It's horrible. It must be a very sad existence, as opposed to having a legitimate job to do in life. But with that in mind, guys, if you go out there, or if you are on a cam girl service, or if you are a cam girl, if you're doing something, I'm sorry you're taking the loss. You make a lot of money anyway. Yeah, you'll be fine. I'm sure you'll be okay. You know, Sugar Bear will be there to take care of you. Or Sugar Mama, or however these things work. Nobody really, again, ever explained anything to me, so I'm pretty clueless about all this shit. All I know is that I have some answers, but I feel like I am left with more questions than anything else. With that in mind, guys, I'm going to wrap this video up like you should your wiener during these kind of times, these crazy times. If you're out there and you are socializing with other individuals, please, for the love of Christ, be safe. Just practice safe sex. If I have to tell you that after all these years, and like, you know, COVID is the thing that makes you, you know, you're beyond help anyway. This has been I have a feeling this is going to be a very interesting video, and people are going to be kind of split on this, but you know what? This needed to be brought to the forefront, because this actually is, believe it or not, people's livelihood, and this is a certain section of people that are being affected by this financially and as far as their jobs go. So good on you guys. Good for staying safe. Thanks for the boobs and stuff, I guess. Awesome. I don't even know where to go with this. Guys, we're going to wrap this up. Again, stay in there. By staying there, you're doing good things. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Thank you for watching the video. If you dig what I'm doing, this video aside, leave a comment. Leave a comment anyway. I would love to see what people think about this video. Leave a comment. If you dig what I'm doing, always appreciated, but never necessary. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. And we will see you guys next time on HefTV with a very much less salacious video. Thanks for watching. Now, where's my hooker book?